Instagram it. Instagram it.
Yeah.
Okay, audio's live. We got about 8 seconds.
Oh, shit.
I know, right?
It's on.
Like Donkey Kong.
Hey,
Hey,
that's right.
we are live here on the internet. It is your two favorite assholes.
Yep. Your two favorite Richards, as I always like to say.
So somebody suggested we should get like those thing 1, thing 2 shirts, but it's a Richard 1, Richard 2.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. The two biggest dicks on the internet. Oh, BWCs on the internet. This guy right here and me.
Carl just commented because I accidentally put some audio out that was me talking about Instagram, and Carl thought we were going to get my Instagram.
Your Instagram, like your personal one?
I think my personal Instagram is Felton Around, so Instagram.com/Felton Around if you want to come if you want to check me out or something like that.
Is that how it works? Yeah,
yeah. There's not like Reddit where there's anything else. It's just .com/blah blah blah blah.
Right. Good. Oh, hey, let's do this
one.
thing.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, there we go.
Ooh. Oh, I gotta turn my thing around here.
We've got a full show.
Second.
We've got a full show today.
There we go. Yeah. Now we got the logo.
Yep, mine. I accidentally left mine at my dad's house, so I'm gonna have to get that back Mike. Here. I know. I've been doing work in just kind of. I'm just trying to balance this, other things in my life, and doing work with my dad.
That's important, man.
Yeah, so
that's important. Family's important.
Exactly. It has been one hell of a week.
Yeah. It's been busy.
I meant to make something for this, but I didn't have time. Bob Saget died.
Yeah.
Bob Saget died this week.
Damn. That's crazy.
I know.
Like it was just kind of out of nowhere too.
Yeah, I didn't even know he was sick.
Me either.
That's a Norm Macdonald joke. Like somebody like there was a video I think Norm was on like an interview show and they're like, somebody died, and Norm's like, I didn't even know he was sick.
God damn it. That's awesome.
Because I was talking to John, our buddy John, and I'm like, Bob Saget died. That was his response.
I didn't even know he was sick.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah, I mean it was so random out of nowhere.
And
how old was he?
He was like a year younger than my dad.
Oh wow.
Let's see here. Bob Saget. He was where's his Wikipedia? There's his Wikipedia page. He was 65.
Damn.
Let's see if there's any there's more information on his death. Here.
Okay, yeah.
Let's pull this up while we're talking about it. On January 9th, 2022, Saget was staying at the Ritz-Carlton Orlando Grande Lakes location south of Orlando, Florida, near Williamsburg. He was in the midst of a stand-up tour and had performed in Point Vedra Beach, Point Vedra Beach. Saget was found unresponsive in his room by hotel staff at about 4 p.m. EST. He missed his scheduled checkout time. Oh, so this was the next day. And family members had grown concerned about being unable to contact him. Emergency responders pronounced him dead at the scene. He was 65. No cause of death was immediately announced, but foul play and drugs were ruled out by the sheriffs and the medical examiner. News of Saget's death broke during a broadcast of America's Funniest Home Videos in Eastern and Central time zones, and ABC interrupted the program to announce it.
So we still don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't say. So, well, before we... I'm gonna say, like, some of the stuff that I read, it said that he was there's another term for it, the opposite of prone position, where you're like laying down. They said that he was laying face up in the bed. He had like one hand over his chest and his arm to his side. From that description, I'm assuming heart attack.
Yeah.
So
yeah, if you're laying with like your hand over, you're like.
And I think they specifically said right hand because it's like your left hand that you start to feel it in, and then because your heart's on your left side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we still need to do one thing before we can actually start getting into news and stuff like we just did. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. Oh, here's the wind up.
I never get tired of that intro, and I always say that.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hold on, I gotta put my hat on. There we go.
What does it say? I can't see it.
It's for Silverwood. It says Silverwood Theme Park, USA. It's got a picture of Idaho on it.
Nice. I just want to talk to some people in the chat here.
Okay.
Jay Savage, what's up, man? Chrome Dome Omega, how about the fact that mandates were dropped on Thursday instead of Friday? I don't know. Super Steve, what up, gentlemen? Bob Sag, dead from the jab. Oh.
There was theory that Betty White died after getting the vaccination. I haven't heard any theories about Bob Saget yet.
Yeah, no, I haven't either. D-Man, yo, Scotty, yo, want to drop a hello and a like? Thank you. Wrenching for Chris right now. I don't know who Chris is, but I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you very much. It means he's modding for a different channel right now.
Oh, okay. So, wrenching, that makes sense.
Yeah. Kwai, sup, y'all? What's up, dude? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Yeah. So, what's this?
Oh, so
what's this all about?
I'm going to push a button right now because we're going to be in on this now.
Oh boy.
Also, Carl always shows up in the main channel chat. I just modded him, so
good. We got a lot to talk about this.
So this is interesting. Let's pull this up here. Column mocking anti-vaxxers, COVID deaths. Let's see. Column mocking anti-vaxxers, COVID deaths is ghoulish, yes, but maybe necessary.
Fuck you.
This is fucked up. This gets even more fucked up. People can't see it right now, but the title on the LA Times like URL is "Why shouldn't we dance on the graves of the anti-vaxxers?"
Oh.
And
you can go fuck right off, LA Times.
This gets even better because they changed the title from when it was first posted. Here's the original title. Mocking anti-vaxxers' deaths is ghoulish, yes, but necessary. There is no may. It says it is necessary.
No, fuck you.
Hold on. This guy, what is it? Michael Hiltzik, business columnist for the New York Times. It's LA Times. Sorry, LA Times. Go fuck yourself.
This is the business section. This is like the
no. It's not. Yeah, it is in the business section actually.
Yeah, you can't see it in the URL, but yeah, it's under the business section.
Ooh.
The fuck.
So I was reading through this right before we got on. And so I'm going to read the top part of this article, and I'm going to tell you where the article should have ended. Among all the ways that COVID-19 affects our lives, the pandemic confronts us with a profound moral dilemma. How should we react to the deaths of the unvaccinated? On the one hand, a hallmark of civilized thought is the sense that every life is precious. End
And
of fucking article.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, I know that we like when Ruth Bader Ginsburg died, we weren't necessarily super cordial about it, but we were at least somewhat respectful.
Were we?
I think
don't
so. I don't remember. I don't remember. I'm just trying to be what's the word? Transparent. And if I'm gonna mock this guy for mocking people's deaths, I want to make sure that we're on the same page. The other thing is, we were mocking a political leader and a known person that was in the forefront of the eye of the public and in the zeitgeist of this world.
Yep.
She is somebody that was thrust up onto that stage and did it willingly. And so any comments that come their way, totally founded. Not necessarily, I'm not saying it's okay to mock her death. I'm not trying to say it's okay to mock public figures or to make fun of them or to revel in their demise. I'm just saying it's different to do that versus the entire swath of humanity that decides that they don't want to be experimented on by the United States government.
Yeah, no kidding. And I mean, this is, another thing is that, I mean, you're not protected even if you have the jab. You can still get it. You can still spread it. You still get fucking sick from it.
We are going to get to that. I have another thing that we're going to add into this after we're done talking about those articles. We're going to get onto that subject too. Sort of.
Let's keep reading.
We're going to sort of get onto that subject. Not really, but sort of. Okay, so this is actually what he says, where the article didn't end. On the other, those who have deliberately flouted sober medical advice by refusing a vaccine. What? Oh, the sober medical.
Wrong.
Yeah. By refusing the vaccine, known to reduce the risk of serious disease from the virus, including the risk to others. That is wrong.
Wrong.
And end up in the hospital. Wrong. Well, that one maybe a little bit more. Or the grave can be viewed as receiving their just desserts.
Yeah, you'll end up in the hospital if you get the jab.
Well, my dad just recently, his wife went to a funeral for somebody that was his age that died 3 days after getting the vaccine. No like illness, no like underlying health conditions. He just died. I'm going to say, for transparency, I don't know a lot of the particulars about this because I didn't know the person. I'm just saying that's what I was told, and it's kind of suspect that it was just right after getting the vaccine. I'm also going to preface this with, I am not anti-vaccine. I'm not anti people getting the vaccine. I'm not anti them making the vaccine. I'm anti-mandate. I am not going to be getting the vaccine because I am making my own medical decisions. I'm not going to be listening to the United States government because I am a person that just doesn't trust the government.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And there's not enough testing for this to be done. This is an experiment right now.
Well, it is sort of. They had been working on this because this is a mutate. The coronavirus, COVID-19, SARS, whatever the fuck, is a mutation on a different virus. That was okay. Let me.
But it's a mutation, so it's different. It's a little different.
Before I say this next part, I'm going to preface it with, it's suspected to have been created in a lab in Wuhan, in a Wuhan virology lab. Sorry, I know how to speak English. And funded by gain-of-function research that was done and overseen by one Anthony Fauci.
Tony. Hey, Tony.
So this article just is not a very good article, and this guy's not a very good person. This girl up here is a anti-mandate person. She was from the GOP from LA that died, and she died from COVID, but she was fighting COVID mandates. She didn't get vaccinated either, but she wasn't necessarily fighting vaccines. because nobody is fighting a vaccine. Everybody is fighting a mandate that people have to get this specific vaccine. There are vaccines that I know that they've worked on. I'm not anti-vaccine. I have plenty of these vaccines. I'm not anti like flu shot. That's like stuff that we know works.
Yeah.
There's not enough research on this. I haven't seen enough research on this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pro people being able to make their own decisions.
I am too.
Regardless if they're retarded or not. Hard R and everything.
Yeah. This is such a fundamental breach of freedom. And guess what? The SCOTUS agrees with me.
Oh, I have that too. Let's pull that up real quick.
Hey, Fabian. Hey, JR. What's going on, guys? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Fabian says, purebloods assemble. Yes.
So I couldn't find an exact article on just the SCOTUS decision, but Supreme Court decision on vaccine testing requirements leaves next step in business's hands. As it should have been from the fucking beginning.
Yep.
So they voted, I think it was like, what, 4-6 or something like that?
I think it was 6-3.
6-3. I can pull it up. It's here, so I don't care anymore. Don't care anymore. Let's see. We'll get to... Okay, so in this article, they mention... I'll just real quick. They mention a subreddit that is... Like, I don't have a Reddit account, but I still use Reddit. I have a Reddit app that just does, like, all, and it just shows a bunch of all things. This subreddit here, called the Herman Cain Award, always shows up. Herman Cain being a GOP senator who died from COVID-19, who was like very anti-COVID. And so the way the Herman Cain Award works is somebody who's like super adamant against the COVID mandates, COVID vaccine. If they die, these people mock them in this subreddit.
Oh.
And these people are the scum of the fucking earth. Yeah. Like, people who are, like, actively mocking somebody dying and somebody's death. And these aren't even just, like, people like we talked about earlier. People who are, like, in the public eye. Yeah, I can understand that potentially being a thing. It's still not okay. But these people are actively mocking regular citizens.
See, this is why I've said for a long time that these people that are mocking the people that don't have the vax and died of it, these people would have been Nazis. They easily would have been Nazis. They are such fucking sheep. And they go along with whatever the government tells them to do. Whatever society tells them.
Here, hold on. I want to do a little thought experiment here for a second. I've seen this. You lost your job because you refused to get vaccinated. Boo-hoo. There's a public health crisis out here. Now, we'll take a time machine. You lost your job because you're a Jew. Boo-hoo. There's better people out there.
You're dirty. You know, that's what they call Jews. They call them dirty.
What we should do is...
unsanitary.
I just thought about this because this would be interesting. There is a thing out there that was done. It was a test for, like, feminism and just, like, potentially, like, just, like, woke ideology. There was a grievance study done by... Carl knows the professor. I forgot his name. Peter Boghossian is his name. And a few other people. Where one of them rewrote Mein Kampf and wrote it where it was from a feminist perspective, and it got into a peer review like paper, or it got accepted, wasn't published. What we should do is do something similar, but take Mein Kampf and rewrite it in a anti-vax perspective, where we write it as if the people that, instead of Jews, we write about anti-vaxxers. And then see if people agree with it.
I know, it'd be the same thing. It would be, these people are disgusting and unsanitary and unhealthy. They spread disease. It's all the same narrative of like trying to separate us and make us fight with each other. It is.
Carl just said the Warsaw Ghetto was to stop the spread of typhus.
Typhus.
Well, that makes sense. I'm going to pull this up real quick so we can just kind of move along just kind of a little bit faster here because we have a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And I think you have some COVID things that you want to talk about. I think I have.
That's pretty much all I had to talk about today.
Well, no, you've got two videos. You got at least okay. Let's see, where did I put that? There it is. Okay, so here, CNN's Jake Tapper panned for finally saying COVID hospitalization stats are misleading. 2 years too late.
No shit.
So let's watch one of these videos here. I'm gonna pull up this one onto Twitter, and then we can just watch it. Let's
stretched thin because of this, so I'm not trying to take away from that.
Here, let's start this over.
So the hospitals are still stretched thin because of this, so I'm not trying to take away from that. But if 40% in some hospitals, 40% of the people who have COVID don't necessarily have problematic COVID. They're there because they got in a car accident. They're there because
right.
They bumped their head, and they're being included as in the hospital with COVID. That number seems kind of misleading.
Yeah, I agree, Jake. It surprises me that they have not been able to parse out that data more carefully. I think the data that Dr. Walensky is quoting is from New York State, and we've been following that data as well. And I can show you what we've seen. Sort of tracks with what she said.
Okay, so when we first started doing this podcast, we both have been saying this from the beginning. The COVID deaths and even the COVID hospitalizations are extremely over-exaggerated.
Yes.
Extremely over-exaggerated, and they're saying by at least 40%. So somebody shows up.
That's a lot.
Yeah. That's like I'm not like I don't want to say it's 50%, but that 40% is closer to 50% than zero.
Yeah. Yeah. Almost 1 in 2 cases.
Yeah.
Are reported as having COVID when they don't.
And it's interesting because Jake Tapper seemed surprised by this, but we were saying this from the fucking beginning.
A lot of people have been saying this from the fucking beginning, and it's all about the narrative. It's all about pushing that narrative.
I have a friend who, thank God she doesn't watch this podcast. She's like super liberal, but I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say names.
What does her name start with?
T.
Okay.
She lives in Seattle, but she's got like a lot of underlying conditions and whatnot. She's one of those people that wants to get her vaccine card laminated and keep it on like a lanyard around their neck kind of person. I said that stuff to her, and she works in the medical field too. She does like medical billing or some weird shit like that. And I'd said this to her, and she's like, well, that's not exactly true. And then started stating a bunch of stuff. And I'm like, okay, well, you haven't heard the information that I've heard. She's like, well, I work in that field. I'm like, and now people from the fucking CDC are coming out and saying this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And
how many nurses and like nurse practitioners, registered nurses, doctors, directors of health boards have to say it? Like, what does it take?
Me with my limited mental capabilities as a previously registered Republican, if I notice this and can see this, I'm pretty sure smarter people who are registered Democrat and liberals and the smarter like social elites should be able to notice this too. Oh, clearly it took Jake Tapper, who is one of our betters, who we actually we should listen to for our news, for the information that we ingest. It took him 2 fucking years to realize this.
Yeah, I mean, but like the article says, man, 2 years too late.
Oh, this gets even better. This is a New York Post article. Oh, check this one out. Omicron, 91% less likely to be fatal compared to Delta, CDC study finds.
This is coming from the fucking CDC.
So,
Okay.
so I've got a few things. This is a fairly short article. I've got a few paragraphs I'm going to read through here. Omicron poses a substantially reduced risk, in quotes, of serious illness compared to Delta, and is more than 90% less likely to kill those infected, according to a federally funded study.
Okay. So we can stop with the masks, right? We can stop with the lockdowns. It's over. It's done.
Including,
Right?
this also includes information and studies that were done in South Africa, where the fucking thing started.
Right. Right.
Let's
Oh,
see
but we're
here.
not done, are we? No.
Oh,
we
this
don't ever
one,
wanna open things.
this was interesting. I'm going to read these 3 paragraphs just real quick. Reductions in disease severity associated with Omicron were equally clear in unvaccinated patients, stressed the study, which has yet to be peer reviewed. Whatever, who cares? Well, it is kind of an important thing, but it doesn't matter. It noted several other studies have found similar reductions in severity, including some conducted in South Africa. I already said that, where Omicron was first detected. Still, Walensky warned that the results should not lead to complacency, since Omicron's extreme transmissibility is still stretching the overextended healthcare system. Agency, blah, 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 blah. That's not the one I wanted. Was that?
Lies.
No, this is the other thing here. Like they lied about that, but it also says here, CDC Director Rochelle Walensky told reporters that it likely means the recent increase in deaths is a lagging effect of the Delta variant, not the one rapidly replacing it. So this was earlier in the article, and this is the part I wanted to read rather than that one. So they say this here, but they also say this in the same breath. So a lot of the deaths are from the earlier variant, but they're saying that it's still deadly. Fuck the CDC. But at least there's some good news. Like, I was talking to the realtor that's helping sell my grandpa's place, and she was like, some of my friends who work in the healthcare industry say that it's just become a over-exaggerated cold.
Yeah. No, that's exactly it. I have a cousin. She's a nurse, and I mean, I asked her straight up. I was like, "Is this really that bad? Do we really need to be doing this?" She's like, "No." She's like, "This is stupid. It is ridiculous."
So
and she's like, "We're not, we're not over flooded with all these COVID people coming in. Like, it's no different than any usual day. She's like, it's beyond stupid."
I've talked about this before, and like I'm gonna mention this again. My dad's wife runs an old folks home, and she's having staffing issues, like people not getting along, people not necessarily like working copacetically. And my dad said this, and it's very poignant, and I agree. 100% the way that we can fix most of these problems is we get rid of the masks.
Yeah.
If I'm talking to somebody or looking at somebody and I'm doing this, I'm missing half of the facial cues.
Mm-hmm.
So like just being able to see all of somebody's face, and also being able to just be in the same room with them so you can do so, will help with camaraderie and help with people to be able to understand each other and get along better. Mm-hmm. I should have played this video earlier when we were talking about the COVID deaths. But let's
just bring it up.
We're just kind of ADD, like all around the place right now. All right, I'll go ahead and play this.
Of the definition of.
All right, go ahead.
Hang on.
Go ahead.
Say who this person is.
Oh, this is something you put in.
Right.
You go ahead and introduce it, because I don't know who this is.
I've not pulled up.
Oh, here I got it here. I got to hear it from the show notes. Which video is this from?
It's at the very bottom. Oh,
the last
Illinois
one?
Department of Public Health Director talks about how COVID deaths are classified. and I put in parentheses basically everything.
Okay.
So this is the Illinois Director of Public Health. Okay, here we go.
Of the definition of people dying of COVID. So the case definition is very simplistic. It means at the time of death, it was a COVID positive diagnosis. So that means that if you were in hospice and had already been given, a few weeks to live, and then you also were found to have COVID, that would be counted as a COVID death. It means that if technically, even if you died of a clear alternate cause, but you had COVID at the same time, it's still listed as a COVID death. So everyone who's listed as a COVID death doesn't mean that that was the cause of the death, but they had COVID at the time of death. I hope that's helpful.
Oh, it's very helpful. It's very helpful, Doctor.
No, it's not helpful to anything.
I know. I'm being facetious in saying it's helpful in telling us that it's bullshit. This is all bullshit. Okay, let's go right into this next video here.
All right, I'm going to apologize in advance. I really have to pee.
Yeah.
So can I play?
Good,
I'll play the video. I'll let you go, and then I'll be back. Hopefully, I can be back before the video's over.
Yeah, you got 2 minutes. Go.
All right, cool.
What do you think of the new rule to require vaccination of all NHS staff?
And this is basically the Health Secretary of the United Kingdom.
You're not happy with that, tell me.
So I've had COVID at some point.
Yeah.
I've got antibodies.
Yeah.
I've been working on COVID ITU since the beginning. I have not had a vaccination. I do not want to have a vaccination. The vaccine's reducing transmission only for about 8 weeks with Delta. With Omicron it's probably less. And for that I would be dismissed if I don't have a vaccine. It's not, the science isn't strong enough.
That's your view. And your views? Do you have any view on that? I respect that, but there's also many places
I agree.
with different views.
Yep, other views,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
and there's another colleague
Yeah.
who's also in the same position.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I understand that. And obviously we have to weigh all that up for both health and social care. And there will always be a debate about it. But it's
maybe there's an opportunity to reconsider with Omicron and the changing picture, or at least to nuance it and allow doctors who've had antibody exposure, who've got antibodies, who haven't had the vaccination, to not have it, because the protection I've got from transmission is probably equivalent to someone who's vaccinated.
Right.
Yeah, but at some point that will wane as well.
But if you want to provide protection with a booster, you'd have to inject everybody every month. If it's worn off by 2 months, if the protection's worn off for transmission after 2 months, then after a month you've still got a bit of protection. So if you want to maintain protection, you're going to need to boost all staff members every single month, which you're not going to do.
Yeah, we take advice on how much you may need.
But it's not going to achieve a practical benefit.
Yeah. Well, we take the very best advice that we can.
I understand, but you're
from the people that are vaccine experts.
Jesus.
Quick question. Are we gonna believe the guy that's in the button-up shirt or the guy that's in the scrubs?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I can go I can go down to the store. Like there's a uniform store down the street. I can go to a uniform store and buy some scrubs and then get onto YouTube or get onto this channel and pretend I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, this is ridiculous. And like this is why like I believed my cousin more than anybody, because she's literally on the front line. You know, working with these people. And like this guy said, he got it and he's got the antibodies, which is just as good as any vaccine.
The antibodies are better than the vaccine. So I was talking to, I can't remember who I was talking to, but I was talking about potentially, actually no, it was my brother and his wife and my dad. They're trying to plan a trip to Disneyland in May.
Yeah.
And I got invited. And the girlfriend asked me, so are they gonna ask for like your vaccination status? Because I know that you're not vaccinated. And I looked at her, I'm like, at this point, does it even matter? And then I started thinking about it. I'm like, to go to like a Seattle Kraken game, like I want to do, you either have to be vaccinated or have a 48 hour a test from 48 hour and a non-positive test from within 48 hours.
Right.
Now the thing is, because the vaccinated can get it and spread it, does the 48 hour non-positive test mean more than the vaccination status?
Exactly.
Like with the information that we've just provided and we've just gone over, it makes more sense to go with the 48 hour non-positive test.
Well, okay. I don't know if you know this, but if you've had COVID, if you've had the COV, do you always, and you have the antibodies, do you always show positive on a test?
It depends on what kind of test. There's two different types of tests. You have the antibody test and just the regular test. On an antibody test, I think you might.
But a regular test, no.
Yeah. Because I think an antibody test uses blood. Don't quote me on that. I'm going to use the qualifier, I think.
Yeah.
I
don't know, because I've never gotten the jab and I've never been tested. So
I'm gonna say I need to come over to your house just real quick off topic. I need to come over to your house and help you set up your camera so it doesn't do that thing where it's like if you put your hand in front of your camera and pull it away, it's gonna like change the lighting. Yeah, I'm gonna go there and help you set it up for manual settings instead of auto settings.
Ooh, okay, yeah, we'll figure that out. I have much learning to do.
Yes, young Padawan. Okay,
Yeah.
do you want to move along to a different topic real quick?
Yes, but hold on, I want to go over some of the chats here.
On your side, yes.
Yeah. Hey, Timothy, thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated. Yeah, he says, and these fools actually believe the lie. I know.
Is he talking about us or the general public?
No, the general public.
Cheers.
Chrome Omega, taking advice instead of facts. Yep. Island Hermit. Hey, Island. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Did you guys see Dr. Red Pill get exposed to the Hollywood sexual? I don't know what that is.
Dr. Red Pill. I'll look into that really quick because I'm kind of curious.
Hermit, the guy Island Hermit, he got the coof and he's recovering from it. And he says, "What did you say, Island? It's just like it was like a really bad cold, or it's like just like a cold. I don't know."
I'm pretty sure I had it like a couple months ago, and I think I 100% was exposed last week or 2 weeks ago. Actually, my mom and my grandmother got it right after the New Year, and I was over there for like maybe an hour, and I was actually hanging out and helping my brother move a bed who lives there, and so I know for a fact I was exposed. I don't know if I probably spread it to a bunch of people, just didn't have any symptoms.
I don't know. Well, but they say if you're non-symptomatic, you're not going to be spreading it. And if you're non-symptomatic, you shouldn't get a test. If you're non-symptomatic, this and that.
They also say so there was a thing I saw today. It says the science is this, the science is this, the science changed. Believe the science.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
The science is kind of, like I didn't have an argument with somebody in Fred Meyer, but I said this really loudly to the person I was with. Like, I don't believe the science because it's constantly changing, and then somebody yelled from like the science isn't science. It's they said something like that. It doesn't matter.
Whatever.
Sparkles Pirate just said Cam's pretty sure he had it about a week or so ago. Bad cold with a nasty headache one day.
Yeah, that's my bro. That's my brother. Yeah, Island Hermit said it's basically the flu. Yeah.
Like I think I was talking to the girlfriend earlier, and I said, we're not going to just have a flu season or a cold season. We're now going to have a COVID season.
Yeah, right. Timothy said, I caught the coof 20 days after the cruise ship landed at the harbor. I'm still here.
My dad has had COVID once. His wife has had it twice, which I'm going to assume means that he's had it twice and he's still around, but he's in that latter group of people that are very susceptible to it.
And
Plus-
he's still here.
Plus Omicron, 91% less lethal.
Yep. Timothy says, has anybody seen all the high school athletes die in practice on the field? No.
That's the part that pisses me off. We're making our fucking kids wear masks at fucking school. And now, like, even, like, my buddy I just talked to today, like, right before we went live, he's a janitor that works in Oklahoma at Oklahoma Public Schools. He's actually at home now, still getting paid because they're doing at-home learning. Because Omicron is around, and oh my god.
Oh god. And here in fucking in Oregon, dude, the kids are back out of school again. They're back to home learning or something like that because Omicron's scaring everybody.
We're raising a generation of antisocial assholes.
Yeah, it's even worse than
like
usual.
first off, they're not going to know how to react in social situations, and second off, they're also not going to know how to read social cues because they only see the tops of people's faces. It's like Wilson. It's like Wilson from fucking Home Improvement.
Yeah, exactly. Okie Drummer says, this neckbeard on the left isn't drunk enough. Yeah, he is. I can tell because Ike's getting sloshed.
I'm not sloshed. I'm just angry.
You're not yet, but I know. We've hung out way too many times. I know.
The problem with how much I drink is I'm really good at hiding my intoxication throughout the night.
Well,
and so
until a certain point.
Yeah, until a certain. So no, like I was about to say, like when it comes to me being drunk, I go from sober to asshole in one beer.
Yeah,
you've seen that.
Yeah, you do.
You've seen that in real time.
You go from fine to fuck you, cunt, you piece of shit.
Yeah, I'm getting better though because I'm not drinking as much.
Yes. And then he says, Duncan McLeod on Wannabe on the right. Fuck you, Okie Drummer.
At least
totally.
At least I'm not being called Kmart Vosh.
And at least I'm not being called Christopher Lambert. Nice hair, Christopher Lambert.
Oh, perfect.
God damn it. Sons of bitches. Jesus. Super Steve, he says really quick, the teachers union don't want to work. It's like a shoe store. Lots of loafers.
There was a video I watched just recently about a bunch of, I think it was college students that were protesting about going to in-person learning, and I went in and I read the comments, and the top comment was 100% guarantee 50% of these people are actually legitimately there to protest it. The other 50% just don't want to have to do work.
Yep.
I totally. 100% agree with that take on that kind of situation.
Yeah.
The people that are like, let's go back to like school learning, like not home learning instead of in-person learning, because they just don't want to deal with the teachers and actually have to do the schoolwork.
Yeah, no, it's this, nobody wants to do hard work anymore. Everyone just wants to be a lazy piece of shit, get paid for nothing, but that's how a lot of these kids were raised, by these weak ass liberal parents. They don't.
No, it's not even just the weak ass liberal parents. It's the school system, the public school system is training kids to do that.
Been taken over by liberals.
So
and
the
feminists.
the first like school sponsored vocational things that are removed from schools: shop, auto shop, like wood shop, metal shop, all the manly stuff. The stuff, not necessarily manly stuff.
Yes, it is.
Well, traditionally manly stuff. We'll call it that. We'll meet in the middle there.
It's masculine. It's working with your hands, getting dirty.
That's not
creating things.
Like I'm not
constructing.
I'm not
things.
one of these like mamby-pamby liberals. You know me, but it's like I've known plenty of women that do this. In fact, my dad has a teacher that for his school that does like blacksmithing and whatnot. This teacher was a contestant on. She was a contestant on Forged in Fire and teaches knife making.
That's awesome. That's great. I'm not saying women can't do it, but it's a masculine thing.
Well,
it is. Guys like to do that.
I'm gonna,
they like to build.
I'm gonna honestly say there isn't anything more sexy than a woman that knows how to swing a hammer.
No, you know,
just saying.
I can get down with that. I can get down with that. A woman that can take care of herself, as long as she's quiet, shuts her fucking mouth. How dare? Can I get a how dare you?
Oh, hold on. Wrong buttons. There we go.
How dare you!
Thank you. Let's transition into this piece of shit lady.
Speaking of women that shouldn't be allowed to run their mouths.
Yes.
X playing G4 is back, and nobody wanted it.
Oh.
So the Rageaholic link down here, I watched it before we went live. It's G4 instead of Attack of the Show, it's Attack of the Sow.
Oh.
If anybody gets a chance to watch if anybody hasn't seen the Rageaholic, fucking watch it. He looks like Scott, and he does a thing where he's like wears like sunglasses, and he like the guy is a fucking wordsmith.
Yeah. Hang on. I have these. I have my aviators.
Okay. Oh yeah. Totally.
1 sec.
Oh yeah. Let's pull this up while you're doing that.
Here.
Oh, hold on. Let me. So we'll get back into this. Let me pull him up. There he is, right there. You can totally do him for Halloween. Pull him off for Halloween because I know you've got a leather jacket and everything.
Yeah, I do. Here's another impersonation right here. Okay, ready, guys? Ready. Here we go. God fucking speed.
So I think for our Halloween show, I'll dress as Vosh, and you can dress as the Rageaholic.
Razor Fist. Yeah.
That would be great. I would love to do that.
Jesus.
Let's do that next year.
Wait, really quick. JR's laughing about it. Bolo says danger zone. That's right. Fucking aviators right here. God damn.
Carl said something earlier. The Pokes are giving teen male athletes heart attacks, and he also said, teach your woman, and she will treat you right.
Yeah, boy. That's the truth, but it takes a lot of work. Ooh, boy. Eric A says, get Razor Fist on. We will try. Either Seriously Cast or me. Yeah,
if you get Razor Fist on, I would love to be involved in that conversation.
Yeah, for real. All right, let's move on.
All right, let's watch this.
Let's just get it over with.
Yeah, it's like ripping off a Band-Aid.
That we need to have eventually about game design versus immersive experience and comparing the Red Dead Online multiplayer experience versus the solo player one. But I actually want to talk about something so much.
I've never played any of the Red Dead games, so
Red Dead Online is a lot of fun. I actually have that on my PC. Red Dead Redemption, both games are probably my brother described it this.
I heard it's a good game.
My brother described it this way. It's Grand Theft Equine. That actually, hold on, before we even start this, I forgot to do some things. Let's talk video games and then also this.
And
bitch.
Yep.
All right, okay.
Bitches make me fucking sick.
I'm gonna bring this Torg wannabe up. Oh, no, somebody described her as something on a video I watched, but I can't remember what it was. She's got like a Dustin Hoffman face right now.
Ugh.
I'm gonna go ahead and play this.
Much more important than Red Dead Online. Sexism in gaming. In joining G4...
So, I'm going to stop this here real quick. This guy over here is one of the original hosts of like Attack of the Show and whatnot. And My cousin Jerry is the one that got me onto this. I know other people have talked about it since then, but him and this guy, I think it was this guy, they've had a conversation before. And back in the day when Attack of the Show, G4 and X-Play were like in the infancy, this is like 2010, like 2007, around between those years, around there. It was about gameplay. No interjected politics. And the thing is, this girl wasn't even necessarily supposed to go on this rant. In fact, in like a couple seconds, this what's his name? That one guy, this Fleckus. Yeah, this Fleckus wannabe over here. You know, Fleckus talks. Yeah. This Fleckus wannabe over here says something. It's like, oh, I didn't know we were gonna do this. And the entire time, no reaction. So like this guy over here in the screen, this black guy, the diversity hire over here, and the fucking LGBTQ mafia, the alphabet mafia here. They are all clapping. Everybody in the background's clapping. He only reacts at the end.
Let's just go.
This is not where I thought we were going, but I'm here.
That's it right there.
I'm listening. Yeah.
In joining G4, I was ecstatic to be part of something that I grew up watching as a child. But every time G4 is brought up in various channels, even in this YouTube channel, we have the chat in front of us. I can see you. Without a doubt, there will be backlash because I'm not as bangable as the previous hosts. It's some
understatement.
Yes. And really quick, that was Olivia, right? Her name was
Olivia Munn, yeah.
Olivia Munn or something.
Something like that.
They hired her for that exact reason.
If you watch,
it is to get horny, lonely gamer guys to watch your shit.
If you watch,
and she knew it.
If you watch the Razor Fist, watch the Razor Fist video, he points out that the bikini photo shoots were part of the show. It's like the show was advertising it to those people. They weren't necessarily like, there are the men out there that are like, I just want to hear about gaming. But there's the happy medium here where there happens to be some eye candy. And I'm honestly going to say the guy with the beard that's sitting to her right or stage left is more bangable than she is.
Oh my God!
I said it.
Eric A says, "Why does she care? Must be insecure."
That's what I saw online. Somebody said this is the biggest insecurity rant that I've ever fucking seen. I'm never gonna be. I am never gonna be insecure in myself. That I'm going to be hounding on people for. You shouldn't watch these male models on these fucking TV shows because they're hotter than I am and they're masturbate fuel. Fuck you. No, I'm not going to do that. And the demographic for this show is male men, 18 to like 28. There's a 10-year gap there. And those people are horny as fuck and they want to see the hot girls. And this woman is fucking ruining their demographic and getting rid of their fucking like viewers.
Yeah, and this is all just okay. So what's wrong here is that they think this kind of stuff is going to get them views and money. I mean, it is getting them views because people are pissed off. Because look, bring it up. Like, you have the thing that shows the dislikes right there. See, look at this, guys. Look at this, guys. 2.7K likes, 24,000 dislikes.
Dicks likes.
Okay.
Sorry,
Dicks likes.
I like it.
Dicks likes. This bitch does like dick, but she doesn't. She's lost. Okay.
All right.
But no. She's insecure. Right. Rip Grunt, give me attention. Why? Yes. This bitch wants the attention that Olivia Munn got and still gets to this day. Because she's an unattractive feminist fucking piece of shit.
So I want to say something here, and something that I've noticed just recently in my life. When I was in high school, I was a nerd, and I'm still a nerd. But I never wanted to do the stuff where I had to like put my hair up, and I still don't like doing that. But I just it's not even just recently, but I've noticed in through the course of my life, if I tried more than I do, if I tried, I could look good and people would notice me, but I didn't try ever. The problem is she doesn't look like she tries.
Of course she doesn't.
Like if she didn't have the dyke haircut and the cow like nose ring and
the bull ring, yeah.
the weird tattoo on her neck, I can honestly say there's potential there. There is potential there for her to at least look nice.
Yeah.
But she doesn't.
No, she doesn't want to.
She doesn't want to. She doesn't want.
She's a femcel.
She doesn't.
She's a femcel.
I actually saw people talking about this on Reddit and like on Twitter, and they actually started saying that word. And I've heard that before, but I haven't heard it until seeing this clip submerge. Or surface. I'm sorry,
God.
not submerge. Surface.
It's so sad. It's so sad, dude. It's
okay.
Oh man.
Do we need to watch
any way?
Do we need to watch any more of this?
No. Is there any way we can get a third person from Discord?
Right
like
now?
My Discord. Yeah. Yeah. Is that possible? Can we get a third person in here?
Yeah, but I can't guarantee it'll look good.
Who cares?
Bring him in. Let's see what happens. I'll probably be actually fuck it. Hold on. No. I'll just set it up. Actually, can we do it this way? Let's finish the show. Give us like 10 minutes, and then we can do another stream on your channel. Actually, no. Bring him on. Let's see what happens. Let's fucking see what happens.
We just want to. Hey, so Polska Bob's in the chat.
Wait.
Polska.
If you want to bring him on for audio, I think audio will work. We can do audio.
Just audio.
Yeah, we can do audio.
Yeah, just audio.
Yeah, bring him on.
Polska. Hit me up in Discord.
As long as
we want to get you in here. We want to talk to you.
Actually, yeah, no, I think I can set it up where it's just where if he's just audio, I can set it up so that'll work. Yeah, I think it'll work. I can't guarantee it'll work. But
okay.
I wanted to go through and read some of these comments.
Polska. Let's do it.
He says, Sparkle Pirate says, my camera is ready. Are you going to invite him to the chat?
How do I do that?
You go into, let me pull this up really quick. You go into our chat and you go up to the top and you hit add friends to DM.
Add friend to DM. Okay, here we go. Polska Bob. Boom.
There we shit. Go. I got to pop that back out.
Whoa.
Oh shit. There we go. Okay, I got it. I figured it out.
Bob.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, there he is.
What is that picture that I just showed on YouTube for your avatar?
I believe that's Tifa. Hold on, let me grab my headset real quick, all right?
Okay.
Okay, we're going to get banned off YouTube now.
Oh well, whatever. It was bound to happen.
Well, we're also live on Twitch.
Hey, you know what? Getting banned off YouTube is a badge of honor.
It is a badge of honor.
My buddy Island Hermit, he knows all about that.
Okay, well, I think we've talked about everything that I want to talk about, except I wanted to show this. I'm going to show this really quick if I can.
Yeah.
What is this? It says, "Behold, G4 TV's relaunch. Misogynist! Are you sure this is the help? Are you sure this will help us get more gamers to tune in? Gamers?
God damn it! What do you think about this, Bob? Tell us.
Oh, the G4 thing?
Yeah.
You know what? I was a huge fan of G4 when it first came out, and I used to watch X Play and Attack of the Show every day.
Mm-hmm.
So I was a huge fan of Olivia Munn and Kevin Pereira, Sessler not so much, but Morgan Webb, yeah, and all the people they added. And Olivia Munn was great. She was down for anything.
Yep.
She broke her arm on the show the one time. You guys remember that?
No.
I never really watched any of this.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
Honestly.
They were doing some slip and slide thing on the floor, and they had a bunch of oil down, and she was spinning around on it, and she totally fell on her arm and busted her arm.
Oh, what a badass!
I do remember there was one time in 2010 I went to PAX East and I watched them shooting Attack of the Show live in Boston.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. Like I saw her live on the on the show. Like I was just walking past. I knew of G4, but I never really watched it before because I never had cable and I didn't care.
Yeah, no, I never watched it.
I thought it was great back in the day, actually. So when they opened their channel up, I was like, all right, I'm excited. Let's see what's going on with this. And then this whole fucking thing happened. God, that broad. What's her name? Frosk?
It's Frosk is what it says here. Frosk's take on treating women of treating women in gaming, whatever, must watch. It says must watch on the thing on the X-Play channel.
Boo hoo hoo. What was that? Go ahead, Bob. Sorry.
I don't know who's getting more demolished across the internet, her or Jack Murphy.
What did Jack Murphy do? Oh no, never mind. We talked about this last time. Okay, for some reason I was thinking of Jack from Twitter.
Oh yeah, Dorsey. No.
But I know also there's Jack Posobiec too. But yeah, no Jack Murphy. Like I think this is the one thing that's going to get the incels and the everybody off of Jack Murphy's bandwagon, or they hating Jack Murphy bandwagon. I mean,
ooh, I don't know though, man. What Jack did? Oh, that was
Well, I bet he's loving this right now, because nobody's going after him at the moment.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true.
Unless if Chronic and the Warband are still going after him, I haven't seen any about that.
Yeah. I don't know, but Ike, you had a picture up there of this Frostwish like grabbing a guy's ass or something.
Oh yeah. I think that's the same girl. So this is a video from Twitter. This is from Weekend Warrior. Sexism is a problem in the video game industry. We've got this, and
then we see this,
and this is her, like pretending to grab this guy's ass. You can kind of see it on the other side of Scott's head.
Yeah. Do you see that, Bob?
No, I don't. I only see half of the picture there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but she's behind this guy, like,
and she's doing the whole squeeze thing, but she's trying to pretend to grab his ass. And I don't know if it's the same girl, but it looks like her. Like,
it sure fucking does.
I tried to do as much research as I can on this clip before I brought it up, but I think it might be her.
That's definitely her. The tattoo's there. You can see the neck tattoo.
Yeah, the neck tattoo and the gnarled teeth.
Hold on. Let's see here. Let's see. We can compare.
Sexism in.
Yeah, same haircut. It's got that's her.
That's her.
So that everybody at home can see.
No. God damn it. Ike, what else did we have today?
That was we have Ted Cruz calling out the FBI.
Oh.
Do you want to watch this real quick? Because it's only like 3 minutes. It's only like 3 minutes.
Yeah, let's do it.
So this is from the 11th. This is from a couple days ago. Ted Cruz is asking an FBI director or something in a congressional hearing about January 6th about the FBI being involved, and the person from the FBI says, "I can't answer that question." To almost every question that he asks. Watch this.
To the FBI. How many FBI agents or confidential informants actively participated in the events of January 6th?
Sir, I'm sure you can appreciate that I can't go into the specifics of sources and methods.
Did any FBI agents?
Just gonna preface this really quick that echo is from the video.
Or confidential informants actively participate in the events of January 6th? Yes or no?
Sir, I can't answer that.
Did any FBI agents or confidential informants commit crimes of violence on January 6th?
I can't answer that, sir.
Did any FBI agents
yes.
or FBI
That
informants?
means yes.
Oh no! This is a 3-minute video. Just keep it going. But I agree with your assessment.
Actively encourage and incite crimes of violence on January 6th?
Sir, I can't answer that.
Ms. Sadburn, who is Ray Epps?
I'm aware of the individual, sir. I don't have the specific background to him.
Well, there are a lot of people who are understandably very concerned about Mr. Epps. On the night of January 5th, 2021, Epps wandered around the crowd that had gathered. And there's video out there of him chanting, "Tomorrow, we need to get into the Capitol, into the Capitol." This was strange behavior, so strange that the crowd began chanting, "Fed, Fed, 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 Fed."
Yep.
Ms. Sandburn, was Ray Epps a Fed?
Sir, I cannot answer that question.
The next day, on January 6th, Mr. Epps is seen whispering to a person, and 5 seconds later, 5 seconds after he's whispering to a person, that same person begins to forcibly tear down the barricades. Did Mr. Epps urge them to tear down the barricades?
Sir, similar to the other answers, I cannot answer that.
Shortly thereafter, the FBI put out a public post seeking information on individuals connected with violent crimes on January 6th. Among those individuals, in the bottom there, is Mr. Epps. The FBI publicly asked for information, offering cash rewards leading to information leading to the arrest. This was posted, and then, sometime later, magically, Mr. Epps disappeared from the public posting. According to public records, Mr. Epps has not been charged with anything. No one's explained why a person videoed urging people to go to the Capitol, a person whose conduct was so suspect the crowd believed he was a Fed, would magically disappear from the list of people the FBI was looking at. Ms. Sandburn, a lot of Americans are concerned that the federal government deliberately encouraged illegal and violent conduct on January 6th. My question to you, and this is not an ordinary law enforcement question, this is a question of public accountability. Did federal agents or those in service of federal agent actively encourage violent and criminal conduct on January 6th?
I can't answer that.
Not to my knowledge, sir.
Hold on, I have to play something.
Bullshit.
I have to play something else just real quick.
Thank you.
So I'm just gonna say, and you said it as well. They're not denying anything, but they're also not saying that they were there.
Yeah, no kidding. Bob, what do you think, dude?
Well, isn't the FBI 100% successful in stopping terrorism that they actually start?
Oh yeah, 100% successful.
Well, I'm just 100% glad that they got those terrorist grannies off the street.
So that's what that thumbnail was, because I seen that thumbnail floating around and I never clicked on the story. So the Epps guy was a Fed.
No, that's what Ted Cruz was alluding to, and the FBI woman that it was FBI director. I'm sorry, the FBI director said we cannot answer that to almost all those questions. She said we know who he is, and then he said Ted Cruz brought up the fact that he was listed on a list of people that they wanted to find, and was listed and wasn't listed 2 weeks later or some time later on the same list of people that they were trying to find because he was an FBI Fed, a Fed from the FBI or whatever. And she said we can't answer that question after he asked it.
Yeah.
I can believe it. You know, Pop was there that day, and he said there's a lot of questionable looking dudes and a lot of feds undercover too. So it wouldn't surprise me not one bit.
Yeah, I've actually seen some of the raw video of that guy, and he definitely was inciting some shit.
There was also that guy that was a known Antifa person that was there that was trying to break windows and trying to get people to just do unwholesome shit. The other thing was what's his name? Why can't I think of the comedian's name that just we just talked about him. Norm Macdonald put a tweet out. It's like, I'm glad to see the terrorists decided to stay within the ropes in the statuary or corridor or whatever. It's like, like most of the people that ended up inside of the Capitol that day weren't trying to do anything. They were just following the group, which could potentially have been started by A, some Antifa people, B, some feds, some FBI people, and there's probably just some really shitty people that did 100% believe that the election was stolen. But the entire crew, the entire group of people there that day were not doing that, and Trump did not incite this shit because he said, go home.
Yeah, it's... I don't know, man. It was a wacky day. That was a wacky, wacky situation, man. Crazy.
Yep.
Man. Did we have anything else?
No, that's everything we had on our docket today, except for one thing that I added, but I removed because it was kind of dumb.
Oh, okay.
I can pull it back up if you want to talk about it really quick.
It's all right. We're almost like hour 15, dude.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
I think we did a great.
So we're gonna get out of here. Bob.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming in and chatting, dude.
No problem. I haven't gone up to the bar yet, so I had a little bit of time.
Well, I'm about to head out to the bar myself after this. I was gonna go with Ike, but I didn't get there soon enough before his girlfriend got to him.
I had Monday off, and so her and I planned like a weekend thing. I'm gonna go have dinner with her and her kid, and then we're gonna go hang out and watch some movies, maybe play some video games.
You sound so sad when you say that.
I wasn't trying to sound sad.
I detected that also.
God damn it!
See? Well, anyway, Bob, you,
thank you,
me, Cowboy, we gotta get together and get smashed.
I'm gonna.
You know what, Scotty? The hamster was out of YouTube jail, so he had a live stream on last night that we were on, and we were talking about he's coming in town too, so we'll be drinking with him. I think he said around February.
Oh, dude, I am there.
Can I be there too?
Why not?
just bring a fake Vax pass.
See, I don't.
Why do I have to bring a fake Vax pass?
Because they're in Illinois.
Well, I'm in Chicago.
Ooh.
Wait, Bob, can't we go? Can we go outside of Chicago? Can we go somewhere outside of there?
It's Cook County, so it's you have to go pretty far. But there's places.
I'm gonna say if I'm going to Chicago, I'm gonna bring a fake Vax pass and a gun.
Right, right.
Bring a vest.
Yeah.
Okay. You got it, man.
Okay.
Well, Bob, no, for real. Hit me up. Let me know the details in Discord, and I'll work it out. I can get the time off. I got the money to fly out there. It's all good, man. We'll make it happen.
Okay. I will definitely let you know.
All right. Cool.
Sounds good.
Cool. All right. Talk to you later, everybody.
Thank
Bob.
Bob. Yeah. Thank you for coming on. Like even just like kind of like last second kind of thing.
Yeah.
I was not prepared for this.
But we did it anyway.
Scott, you and I
are ready to go anytime. So
you and I are gonna Scott, you and I are gonna work on getting it set up so we can potentially just put like 3, maybe 4 people on screen just last minute anyway, so I can have it set up. Bob, go ahead. What did you just say?
I said, well, I'm always down to jump on the live stream. I'm pretty much ready to go at all times. So
yeah,
no problem with that.
Perfect.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks everybody in the chat for
have a good one.
Hanging out, talking. Appreciate it. We out.
We're not yet because we still have some things to say. Like, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If we say anything that's factually inaccurate, make sure to let us know. You can email us at seriouslycast@gmail.com. Ike at seriouslycast@gmail.com. Ike at seriouslycast.com. Scott, have you set up your email address there yet?
I think so.
Okay, Scott at seriouslycast.com, definitely as well. You can email him there. I haven't been looking at at our main chat. Let's see if Carl's been saying some stuff. I'll get back to you, Carl, later about that. Do you have your cup?
Oh yeah.
Make sure to twirl your Tweety.
Twirl your Tweety.
I'm out of beer, and I don't cheers unless I have something that has a liquid in it, so I'm not going to be able to right now. But I'll push the button if you want to.
Hell yeah, man.
All right.
Thank you, everybody.
All right. Have a good night, guys. I'm out. He's out. We will talk to you next week.
All right. See ya.